Moon Knight is awesome, so let's review another new Oscar Isaac movie called The Card Counter, where he's a past army interrogator trying to decide whether or not to help a young man commit revenge against his old CO. I had high hopes for this because it's directed by Paul Schrader of First Reformed, but I was ultimately disappointed. Oscar Isaac is great, obviously, but he can't even save several unnatural lines of dialogue. I like Tiffany Haddish to a point, but it looked like they were using this movie as a training session for her to get her more introduced to dramatic roles, which is cool for her, but she definitely feels new to a lot of this, and the movie unfortunately loses realism as her acting is still learning to stand. Ty Sheridan gets nothing to do, and Willem Dafoe says like 2 lines. Ultimately, it all makes for a disappointingly boring movie, even if that's kind of the point. The movie is marketed or set up to be around cards, and maybe you'd expect a cinematic Oceans movie, but it's really very little to do with that. The parts that are about cards feel like they're only for decently experienced players. Schrader's movies usually revolve around a main character whose occupation is his or her mask. The cards are really just a routine that distracts Oscar Isaac from confronting his demons. As are many of Schrader's characters, we see a man in a room waiting for something to happen, but there are ways to film and write this kind of setup that make for exciting and engaging content, and this movie is an example that fails to do this successfully, in my opinion. 2.5 out of 5 stars.